Welcome back, bros, to another Transformer video review. Today, I have the opportunity to take a look at the Transformers 1 Flip Change Optimus Prime. So ask me, bros, when I saw this commercial of this figure coming out on TV, immediately when I saw it was available for pre-order, I had to pick it up because I thought this was a cool gimmick Optimus Prime figure from the Transformer 1 movie that's coming out later on in the year. So with this being said, this is how you get Optimus Prime out of the packaging. He is supposedly be in his ultimate Optimus Prime mode, but he's not transformed the correct way. So they had him this way just to fit inside of packaging. In addition, for the contents, we get the instruction manual, which is standard to all Transformer figures. We get 4 accessories: Optimus Prime's battle axe, Optimus Prime's sword, Optimus Prime's matrix of leadership, and then we also have the shield, which is the parts former piece of Optimus Prime in his Cybertronic truck mode, which is the top part of his cab. So guys, let's go ahead and check out the accessories for this figure, and then we'll check out the details in a few minutes. But right off the bat, guys, like I said, it is sort of a parts former in its vehicle mode, but basically with this piece right here, it just slides on Optimus Prime's back. There's 2 pegs or 2 grooves, and it clips in just like that, and it stores right there. Now for the Matrix, what happens is you lift this flap up. As you know, this is an electronic gimmick toy, and you just put it in like that, and the top part of his crest holds the Matrix. Now the sword easily just fits in like that, and then if you want to put in his Energon axe, there you go. So now you have Optimus Prime. Well, let's go ahead and make him Ultimate Optimus Prime. You extend the legs down just like that, and now you have Super Optimus Prime, fully transformed into his robot mode. So that looks pretty cool right there. And like you said, guys, Prime is sporting all of his accessories. It fits on him. It looks good. I don't have any issues. I like the way it turned out. So let's go ahead and check out some of the details on this guy. So right off the bat, guys, as I showed you, the accessories, they are painted. The Matrix was painted. The sword is painted on one side with the gold on the hilt of the sword, if I'm saying that right. And then the axe right here has a little bit of silver painted right there, but pretty much translucent. And then the cab portion right here is painted too. Other than that, guys, you have this figure, which is molded in red and gray plastic, as you can see right there, and also blue plastic. So we have some molded details here on the inside and on the outside, which is painted details as I showed you. We also get a little bit of paint right here on the crotch region of Optimus Prime, where you have the gray and then you have a little bit of the yellow. Other than that, for this mode, this is actually all the details that we can see painted on this figure. And like I said, for this mode, I think it's pretty solid because it is a Super Optimus Prime mold. So next, let's take a look at the articulation for what we get for this figure. Now, before I do that, I wanted to fact check, see what they said. So yes, that is right, guys. It's about 10 and a little bit over a quarter, and in between that half. So that's about right, guys, for what they said. It's 10.36 inches. So they definitely gave us an accurate reading on his height when fully transformed into that Super Optimus Prime mode. So I did enough talking. Let's show off the articulation. So the arm can go all the way out here. It has that, joint hinge right there. It can rotate a full 360, as you just saw. Now, sorry, I didn't mean to push the button yet, but the arms right here rotate at the lower bicep, as you saw right there. He has a 90-degree bend. The arm can swivel out like that. The wrist rotates a full 360, as you can see right there. Now, this is going to be pretty much, like I said, guys, I'm trying to use his waist to stabilize him. There is no articulation right here in the feet. There is no articulation in the knees, which I feel like they could have put some in there, which they didn't, which I really think is a bummer because that would have made this toy outstanding. Now, there is a upper thigh swivel, guys, that you can rotate right here, and that's mainly because of transformation. If you lift this up, Prime's head does rotate a full 360. But like I said, I'm going to show that off in a different mode because we're in the super mode right now. So basically, this is a mode that you're going to see the toy in a lot because when you play with a toy, this right here is very sensitive. So it definitely flips over top of your Optimus Prime figure when trying to play with it in his Optimus Prime and Orion Pax mode. And with that being said, each mode has unique sound effects. So let me go ahead and play the sound effects for this mode, and we'll go to the next mode, which will be the Optimus Prime mode. Prime power armor. We stand together. The Matrix of Leadership. And I think that's all the sound effects we get right here in his super mode. The Matrix of Leadership. So let's go ahead and get Optimus Prime or Super Optimus Prime de-transform into his regular Optimus Prime mode. So basically what you're going to want to do, guys, is you're just going to shrink the legs. Like push them all the way up in here like this, because that's what they want you to do. And then you're going to fold in these chest armor bits like this, and it's going to go like this, and now you have, well, okay, so let's redo that because things came out of line, and it tucks right in right here, and it locks. But like I said, with this being a gimmick toy, it does unlock very easily when you turn Optimus Prime's shoulders a certain way. Basically, that gimmick is very, it works very well. So let me shut it off real fast. So it wants you to do like this, and then it flips on. But as you see, it works, and then it somewhat doesn't work. But what triggers the gimmick is going to be the shoulders right here. When they go back like this, it releases the spring right in here so that this flips forward. It didn't quite work as good for me because I've done it so many times and I'm just trying to use this for review purposes. But yes, it works like that. So let's go ahead and take them back in Optimus Prime mode. I'm going to try not to make this a long video, guys, because it's a great toy. But so now we have him in pretty much Optimus Prime mode. Now, with that being said, the articulation in this is pretty much the same for what we got for the Super Optimus Prime mode, except we just get more articulation in the head, and there's nothing in the waist. And as stated earlier, each mode does have different sound effects, so let's go and check out this one. So yeah, he has about 2 to 3 in this mode also. So let's go ahead and transform him again into now his Orion Pax mode. So before we get to the transformation of Optimus Prime to Orion Pax, here I have other figures that we might have in our collection where I wanted to show off the size and the scaling of this figure. So here we are in the second mode. The only difference is he'll be a little taller with his Super Optimus Prime mode, which makes him that full 10 inches and like almost 10 and a half inches. But anyway, here we have the Studio Series 86 Ultra Magnus to Optimus Prime's right. We also have to his right, we have Spike Witwicky in the Exo suit. And then to his left, we have Leader Class Blitzwing Voyager class 86 blaster, and then we have the Studio Series Transformer 1 Deluxe class Optimus Prime, as you can see right there. So these are the various scales that have came out, whether it's Legacy or Studio Series, and I just wanted to show you how this figure scales with each class accordingly. So all right, guys, I got to bring the ruler back out. So here we are, guys, fact checking the back of the packaging. Yes, it is about 9 inches tall, 9.3, almost about 9.5 if you include the backpack portion of Optimus Prime right there. So okay, bros, what we're going to do is we're going to transform Optimus Prime into Oron Pax mode. Now, right off the bat, I will say that my copy is pretty stiff, and it does take a lot of playing time to loosen it up to give it a more smoother transformation. But I'm going to go ahead and do it on camera right here, guys, so that we can check it out and see how cool this really is. So basically what you're going to want to do is first turn the smokestacks down to give it that more Orion Pax look, I guess, in his robot mode. So that's pretty much all we're going to do right there. Now, the next step, what I'm going to do is you pull the chest right here down and you start to compress. There is a clip right in here that's going to clip into this cabinet when we start to compress it down. So that may be the part where I may get a little stuck on, guys, but it does take some practicing. So here we go. And it goes down like this, down like this. And as you see right there, because it's got so much going on, these parts can tend to pop loose. So when you do it like that, what you're trying to do now is you're trying to go all the way down, and this clip right here is going to clip in to Oron Pax like that. And it will give you that more Oron Pax look. Put this back on the back. This does come off, guys. It just slides back on. It's held by two little pegs. And now here we have Oron Pax. Now, looking at the Oron Pax right here, the articulation is pretty much the same. The head can look left and right there. The arms still bend, the shoulder still moves around. The legs still rotate at the upper part of the thighs, and no articulation at the feet still. So now, here we are, we have Oron Pax, and I want to show off the sound effects for what we get in this mode. So basically, if you push that same yellow button in the chest region, above his crotch.
Greetings, I am Orion Pax. Nice work. Greetings, I am Orion Pax.
So we get 3 sound effects voice commands in this mode also, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and transform Orion Pax into its alt mode. So basically, let's move all the accessories out the way. As I'm doing right now, I'm also taking off the backpack piece, moving that to the side. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to keep these arms straight. We're going to rotate them so that this is the inside piece right there. The fists don't matter, guys, if you want to keep it the way you have it. Rotate the hands up like this, they say. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start to move the thigh back this way. So you'll have Optimus Prime shaped like this. His thighs do swivel all the way. For transformation purposes, I won't put the axe in here because that does have storage, and I'll do that off camera because it does take a little bit of wiggling and changing to get it to transform and store correctly. So now basically what you want to do is you want to start to bring the hip piece right here, bring it back like this. And as you hear it right there, it's starting to do its transformation. It locks into this formation right here. So now what you're going to do is you're going to bring the arms down, bring them down like that. You want to accordion them a little bit so that it's like that. And then what you're going to do is rotate, and it's going to lock into this piece right here like that. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other side. Bring it on down. When you bring it down, pull the arm out, rotate around just like this. It locks in. And then what you're going to do right now is make sure it's locked in on the other side. And then you're going to peg, there's 2 pegs here and also here. Make sure they peg into the upper thigh. And then also you have a peg right here for the forearm. So you want to make sure all of these pegs line up perfectly so that it'll stay in place. And now you pretty much have the front of the vehicle. Now you can rotate the arms to give it a more flush look to it, and you take the cab part right there. That was the back kibble. Push it on top of the vehicle mode, and now you have Optimus Prime transform into his alt mode. So now that I got Optimus Prime transform into his alt mode, this is what we get. And as you know, guys, this is a big, hefty toy. It's beefy. It has a lot of weight. And this is what we get. So yes, it definitely looks similar to what we've gotten with the Studio Series of the Transformers 1 Optimus Prime figure. And now this is just in this more kids appropriate gimmick type figure. Yes, guys, I do have all the accessories right here attached to the Prime figure. Because I know off camera it can be very finicky attaching the axe into the legs. But this is what you get, guys. And it has a lot of good details. So just looking at it from the front, this is the details that you get. You get some painted yellow for lights. You get, the crotch of Optimus Prime being the front grille of his alt mode. You got the window where the Matrix was for his chest. At the top, you got some painted details right here. Some silver. I don't know what that's for. You got the Autobot logo, but it has some type of damage to the logo. So I guess Optimus Prime is trying to start in a faction or whatever. You got the paint details right here on the side, the shin. And then, guys, guess what, guys? It rolls, as you can see. It doesn't roll very well. The wheels are right here on the figure itself, so the front wheels aren't as loose as the back wheels are. So keep that in mind, guys, if you want to roll this on the floor. But the way they do it, the more you roll it around, I guess better it is to roll on whatever surface that you want to roll it on. So before, bros, we get to the comparison segment of my video review in his alt mode, let's check out the sound effects gimmicks that this mode has that is pretty cool in my opinion. So what you basically do is you push the button right here above his crotch area.
Come on, let's go.
So yes, so as you hear right there, we have 4 gimmicks for this Optimus Prime, and I definitely like how this chest right here just glows as if like the Matrix is inside, just lighting up Optimus Prime, guiding him throughout his journey in this movie. So yes, guys, let's go ahead and check out the comparison segment of my video review now. Next, here we are taking a look at this figure compared to the Studio Series version that I reviewed earlier. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check out that review of Studio Series Transformer 1 Optimus Prime figure when you can. But right here, guys, as you see right here, now you see what the figure alt mode definitely resembles the Studio Series version of this character. Of course, there are some subtle differences. The Studio Series captures the most realistic or screen accurate of the Transformers from this movie. But it's not too bad from what you get with the gimmick or the flip change Optimus Prime figure. Now, I do like it. And for what we get, it's very good, guys. So just checking out some of the aesthetics, as you see, is the same as what you get with the Studio Series. Like I said, guys, the only thing is this toy is way bigger and beefier compared to this one. So they pretty much have the same transformation, except one's more simpler. And you got the same thing, the little back cab piece right there, which is the shield or the back piece of Optimus Prime when transformed into his robot mode. So like I said, it's not bad, guys. It's pretty comparable. except for the front antennae or blasters, you want to say, with the Studio Series. It's pretty much the same design and concept, guys. So now, as I get ready to bring this video review to a close, we have reached the segment where I like to do the Yeah Bro figure pickup or pass grading system, where I get to share some opinions and my thoughts on this figure that I recently reviewed for you right now, in efforts to guide you or to deter you from picking up this figure, which is always ultimately up to you and your decision. As for me, bros, this is a definite pickup, guys. For one, I am a gimmick-loving fan. So when I saw this figure on the TV advertised for the new Transformer 1 movie, me and my children, we thought to ourselves that we have to have this Optimus Prime toy. Not only was it a surprise to see that this toy had 4 modes and it actually transforms, it's actually fun and pretty cool, and it's jam-packed with sound effects in all 4 modes of Optimus Prime. So this right here is an unbelievable deal. Like, I don't know how Hasbro came up with this idea. This is better than the flip change of what you got with the Rise of the Beast and any other previous movie. So to have this cool interactive Optimus Prime toy, it's a must for all fans of this movie. And I know the children are going to ask for it and put it on their bucket list for their birthdays or Christmas or whatever they may be able to buy this, granted by permission by their parents. But this is an incredible, cool toy. So yes, guys, this toy is directed to kids, but also collectors too if you're interested in the gimmicks. And it does come with a very good amount of accessories. You comes with 4 accessories, guys. That's more than what you get sometimes with just a Studio Series or Deluxe class figure, which is made for the adults. So with that being said, guys, I believe this is a pickup in my opinion. If you would like to add it to your collection, welcome and go ahead and do that, because I'm giving you the go-ahead green light. And if you decide this is still a kid's toy, and yeah, bro, you're over there tripping and smoking on something to make this toy seem more interesting as it is, you are entitled to your own opinion. So if you're interested in picking up a copy of this figure like I was, head on over to Target.com, where this item is in stock. You don't have to wait until they put it on the shelves of your local Target store. So the link will be posted down below if you're interested in picking it up in the description. Ultimately, I end up paying $49.99 plus taxes. I do think the price is justified, guys. And the way I think it's justified is because you get 4 modes for this Optimus Prime. So that's 4 times playability, guys. You get a transformation into his alt mode, you get the Oron Pax mode, you get the Optimus Prime, and you get the Super Optimus Prime. Now, I do not know if all 4 of these modes will show up in the movie later on in September, but just for this toy, it's a pretty cool gimmick. And then on top of that, guys, each mode has its own sound effects. With it coming with 4 accessories for this figure, it adds a ton of playability. So, guys, this is a no-brainer. Like I said, I got it from Target.com. You may find it at your local Target stores on the shelves. So don't hesitate, guys. Don't sleep on this figure, because this is a very impressive figure in my collection that I wanted to add and share with you today with this review, guys. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. By doing these 4 actions, it shows my channel a tremendous amount of support, and not only that, positive feedback as a YouTube content creator. Thank you once again for spending your time watching my video. Until next time, yeah, bro, I'll see you soon. And wait, guys, don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you can be informed when I've uploaded new contents for you to check out at your earliest convenience. Thank you.